two nephews. It's your boy, neighbor Nick, and welcome to Season 7, Episode 11 of the Anybody Can Do This show. As always, I'm joined on the couch by my college roommate at HQ, Yoga Ralph, and for the first time ever, in an official capacity, Zach PGH behind the computer, and for the first time in a long time, my man, Benny Business of Yoli's Cucina and Craft House. Gentlemen, how the hell are we?
Woo! You asked us all. We're all supposed to just answer.
Yeah. Everybody go.
And I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you're pretty good. Okay, Benny, how the hell are you? Tremendous. Yeah. Great to see you. And Zach, I think we'll start with you, dude. We've talked about it maybe on an episode or two now, but first official episode as producer extraordinaire, I guess, is the name that comes to mind right now. How you feeling?
I feel great, man. Yeah. Mama, there goes that man again.
You have officially just you're here now. Like you've been a guest a couple times. It seemed like the right progression. We have you officially hooked up with a computer for all fact checking needs. We don't have a scoreboard quite yet, but again, you jump in here whenever you feel. Here. Ralphie already has
Ralph's been keeping scores.
Yeah.
Tabs, receipts.
No, good to have you, brother. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
More extended role, I guess.
Oh,
extended.
yeah.
You like that? Yeah. Sex joke already right off the top.
Yeah, extends.
Ralph's getting real comfortable.
I got first of all, your shorts are riding up. He comes over here, casting couch over here.
The Doug Flutie. This is a Doug Flutie boner pill commercial.
He did extends?
No, it's Frank Thomas. I'm thinking of Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas boner pills. Google Frank. Google Frank Thomas boner. No, it's a boner pill.
You taking it?
No, but I've seen enough commercials targeted to me. I once traded Tom Hose a bunch of pirate cards for a Frank Thomas rookie card.
When was it over under on first Tom Hose reference?
Well, I was actually going to say, I think we need to do some tailgate details just right off the bat, Benny. That's the main reason you're here. And then we'll just go, I'm not even going to say off the rails because I don't even think the train's going to leave the station. That's how off the rails we'll get. So first things first, let's handle a bunch of business. Yeah. You, as always, are supporting us through and through with anything that we do this month more so than ever by sponsoring along with, I guess, a co-sponsor now that we'll talk about in a little bit, but handling everything to do with food around the tailgate for the Polar Plunge on February 25th. So first of all, thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just wanted to, take a little pressure off the pancake.
The great pancake against
Are we allowed to talk about that yet?
Yeah, I think we have to, for those who don't know. So last year was the first time we did the Polar Plunge, the big drawing factor being a huge pancake breakfast that I was going to take care of, put on. Classic neighbor, not fully prepared right before, just kind of more freestyle. And I guess that's our vibe on this whole show right here. Long story short, griddle didn't work. Not enough power in the car. Couldn't make pancakes. Benny saved the freaking day. Unbeknownst to him, didn't know the pancakes were not live at that point. Pulled up with 4 or 5 trays full of Yoli Rollies and absolutely blessed everybody that was there. So that's, I guess you're stuck with this tailgate for life, whether you like it or not. No.
I like it.
Yeah.
No, it's fun. It was a lot of fun.
It is. And all joking aside, we know you better than most listening to the show probably right now. You are making it seem like in classic Benny fashion and Yoli's fashion, going absolutely balls to the walls, all out.
Yeah, I mean, just to show people that we appreciate donating, coming on. It's going to be cold. It's going to be early. We're going to, it's not just going to be, bacon and eggs. Do you want me to?
I mean, I think if you're ready to, I don't want to force your hand.
So we got a couple different breakfast Yoli Rollies. We're going to do a bacon, egg, and cheese Rollie. I'm doing a berry Nutella Yoli Rollie, sweet Rollie. I got Giardiniera home fries. I got we're doing focaccia sliders with like rosemary ham, fontina, arugula, roasted red peppers. It's going to be fire.
You're going absolutely unnecessarily crazy, which is
I'm biased, obviously, but it's. Dude, it's going to be fire.
Giardiniera potatoes?
Yeah, that sounds tremendous.
Fire. Ralph's going to need his own hotel pan of those probably. But,
that's standard.
I'll share with the crowd.
Thank you. So generous of you. Benny, that's amazing. Seriously, I mean, we're going to joke a lot. We always do. But at the core of why we love you and why you're always around here is because you've just always shown love and support above and beyond what
Same there. That's what you guys always, love, recognize love. And Ralph's always been from day one.
My twin brother from a different mother. Me and neighbor are roommates. Yeah. Me and Benny are twin brothers from different mothers.
Legend.
Yeah, the legend and the icon.
Okay, so I'm glad we got that off right out of the gates there. People hopefully will clip this. It'll be on Instagram. People can see that if they were wondering what all would be involved in the tailgate. Much bigger than pancakes, and it's the same exact price that it was last year. So, like every other event we do, if you're not there, you're missing out. If you are there, you're stealing from us.
There's more too. That's just there's more on.
Oh my god!
We got some jumpers this year.
Yeah, we do. We
got some. We doubled up. Way more than last year as well.
We're recording Monday of this week, just before Valentine's Day. This episode's coming out Thursday, obviously, and we are just a few dollars short of $3,100 raised, which is unbelievable. Yeah. Also, we only have a few hours left. Zach, this is probably where you're going to jump in here and talk about your birthday promotion. First of all, happy belated birthday by the time this comes out. Happy 32, the Magic Johnson year.
Shaq rookie year. That's the Shaq rookie year.
I use less words, more efficient.
With AIDS.
It's my
That's the lessest word you can use.
Big year.
There's a COVID warning.
Like 2 weeks ago, I was at the barbershop and my boy was like, "You lost a lot of weight, man." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You probably have AIDS." And I was like, "Why was that the first?"
Ralph and I actually talked about this off mic, but like I've been meaning to bring that. That is crazy. Everyone on here except me, and I love you to death. You to this point has had a crazy weight transformation.
It's
you
depression.
and Ralphie both.
It's depression.
I'm back up.
Just waiting.
It's felt again.
I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I'm just waiting in the wings for my.
Let somebody else.
You told me you joined it. What gym you joined?
I did join the gym. Don't call me.
You sent me gym meme today.
Be watching the video like he ain't going to the
Everybody starts somewhere.
Start
like maybe you should go in now. You joined it, get out of the parking lot.
All right, Zach, we got sidetracked though. But if someone's listening to this, the day that comes out, Thursday, tomorrow, Friday, 5 o'clock, if we have officially raised $5,000, which we may have at this point, who knows? A little future past.
I didn't look at no emails today. Me, Zach, and Ralphie, I guess now too, has agreed to do this, even though you've already done. We'll be jumping in the mon.
Going to the goddamn river.
Absolutely. So we'll do that on video. Probably film that Monday the 20th when we do all that President's Day.
Shout out President's Day.
No better way to support presidents than jumping in the mon.
With presidential wigs.
No, we only have one wig.
I got some wigs.
Yeah. Oh, you got more? I like that we only use one wig for every prop in every video.
Same wig.
Yeah. We use it as a wig.
We should definitely introduce an old person wig too.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I guess
I got double old. We
used the blonde mullet that Mrs. Neighbor has for the Mr. Perfect, right? Is that Mr. Perfect? Yeah.
I have a Prince wig if you want it.
Like a Jerry
long curly.
We do need that.
Yeah.
If it could be a little bit more like manicured than because the one we had, the Mick Foley's all over the place.
I got some heat. I've been dressing up for Halloween for a while.
Can we make one other, I guess, plunge related announcement before we just officially go into just some cutting up?
Some drinks.
We alluded to it a little bit, Ralphie. Why don't you get into it?
The Quinn Brewing Company in Irwin is proudly donating some Braddock Blonde to us.
Big shout out to Alan Quinn and everybody else over at Quinn Brewing Company who will be supplying the beer and alcohol or the adult beverages. He is nice enough to donate. I mean, we're going to have over 150 beers of Braddock Blonde Ale over there.
Yeah, they're also located conveniently next to our good friends at Cena Cola.
You did so good in the video. I was like, if he bangs this out twice in a row, he's an absolute legend. My man has changed.
I had to sound it out real quick.
I almost exported the video. Zach was here when I was exporting the video. I almost spelled it wrong 6 different times throughout the video. Like one time with an A, one time with an E, one time with 2 O's.
I really want to call it Sinaloa.
No, but shout out Chef Steve over there. We had a great meal, great chat with him. We had a really good time. Had no idea they had that back party room over there. That thing was sick. We'll probably be back
for a mozzarella
class or a mozzarella party. That sounds like a channel on Pornhub.
You always go directly towards the Pornhub. Why can't we just? Why can't we just have a mozzarella party? That's like what they had. That's what he said they have.
You're gonna say off the rails 100 times, but in the same vein. Greatest idea ever. It's called Send Nudes. It's like an OnlyFans for food. It's NOODS. So it's Send Nudes, and it's like chicks with like pasta over their private parts. You do like mozzarella facials.
This is a real thing, or you?
No, I'm saying I'm inventing.
Oh, okay.
This is copyright. Send Nudes, NOODS.
There's
I think it's genius.
Yeah, I do too. It doesn't look like. I mean, according to the computer right here, it doesn't look like much of anything.
You're good. The market.
I was just gonna. Oh yeah.
What were those boxers? Go back to that. There was like mac and cheese boxers right there or something down third row.
We might
swag.
We might have to fact check this question. I'm gonna ask like. That the mozzarella. They do a mozzarella class. Like, you make mozzarella by hand.
Benny, would you like to get into this?
All right.
Give the boys some.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not. That's not. No,
because I don't know.
There's
yeah. All right.
Yeah. Basically, it has something to do. They like knead it in water. You make it like while it's warm.
Yeah.
Like,
Who doesn't want to do that than eat it immediately?
I was pissed that we. Yeah.
You didn't get to eat it right away.
Nah, we missed the party.
Go back up, Zach. Look at that lady with the awful hairline.
Nice.
Yikes. Oof.
Looking like Anne Hesh after the.
Who was I just talking? Were we just talking about Anne Hesh? Somebody else was talking about Anne Hesh.
Didn't she just die recently?
This is what we were talking about. You thought she was dead.
Is that Ellen's girlfriend?
We were talking about this with Narf, maybe. Yeah, Narf said that, which I didn't know. Oh,
wait, hold on.
First of all, is it Hesh or Hesh?
Is it Hesh? Yeah, she's dead though. She pulled a Leslie Jordan before he did.
I don't get the reference. Suicide?
I don't know who.
Oh no, like just rammed her car into a building.
Oh, we were just talking about this. It had to be with Narf.
There was controversy on that where they said she wasn't dead.
I think she's
Hesh or Hesh?
Very dead, unfortunately.
Oh no, she's absolutely dead. I've seen it. That's certificate.
Yeah. If not, she's gonna come and
But
kill
they
us.
called it a little early. She's still wiggling.
Oh my god, I knew that.
I swear there was like a video where they had her in like the body bag and she put her hand up like the Undertaker.
Anymore? Like any?
No, I'm not.
He surprises you ever?
It was funny. I think back on it when I first met him, I used to blush, like you know what I mean. And now it's just like, yeah, whatever, fuck it.
I mean, that's what she gets for being a bitch in John Q, man.
Yeah. She was the worst in John Q.
I literally hated her as a person my entire life.
What was her character? Loved John Q. Was she a nurse or something?
She was the woman that was like. Not James Woods, but she was like the ethicist for the hospital. What? She was
funny story about James. Drove next to James Wood in traffic.
That's like every.
It's every person that's not James Woods.
There's probably like
Would you ask him? He supposedly has like the biggest dick in Hollywood. Did you ask him in traffic? Yeah, he's like
that was
James Woods.
Yeah, he's
I thought that was
like
John
Hammer.
John Hamm apparently has one and like hates talking about him.
Wood, Ham, like these are real names or are these stage names?
James Woods. Names. You could fact check this. He was on O'Reilly talking about, but James Woods was on a trial run for 9/11 in August of 2001.
Hold on, come on.
What's happening here?
A trial
run
he
for
was on the practice squad for 9/11.
James
JV
Woods,
team.
James Woods was on a flight from like New York to LA. And he was like, there was a bunch of Middle Eastern dudes, and they didn't have no luggage, and they were super fucking weird to like the.
James Woods fucking stopped him.
And so he got home, and he made a complaint to the FAA that was like, hey, I don't know what this is. I was on this flight, blah, blah, blah. James Woods wakes up 9/11, like LA time. So it's already been done.
Yep.
And the FBI's on the phone, and they're like, hey, we want to ask you about this encounter you had last month that you made a complaint about. And he's like, yeah, like I know where the FBI office is downtown. They're like, no, like you, like let us in, like we're here. And like it was like 5 of the 9/11 hijackers or some shit. It ended up being. They were doing like a trial run to see like what a trans, continental flight.
Yeah. Easy. I saw your face.
This was 2001. That was a long time ago.
I mean, all due respect to that story, isn't he a certified psychopath, James Woods? Like this could be like a tall tale. I guess. I mean, you got the computer, but like I believe it. Like, yeah. But I was saying, I
don't know if I trust James Woods.
Yeah,
personally,
definitely. He's got like a Gary Busey vibe to me.
I trust Gary Busey with my life, though.
No,
James Woods in
Ralph,
Casino.
No, you don't.
I can't ever look at him like any
Black Sheep Gary Busey
Luther.
all day.
What's his name?
Dallas
Lester
Diamond.
Bangs.
Oh, yeah.
Lester Bangs.
Something like that.
Who we talking?
His name in
Oh
Casino.
yeah.
James Woods is
That's
Lester.
how he probably is in real life too. Just
Lester Bangs.
Snopes. There we go.
he saw 9/11. I saw it too.
Great.
What are we on? We're on a fat. Oh, you're on.
We're definitely noticed.
Took it to the streets. Took it to the streets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I also realized like we're doing
Zach
this.
definitely did the reading.
Yeah, no, well, that's why he's here, just like the fastest keyboard in the West. I also realized Snopes on the work computer, maybe not, like, we'll have to rethink.
Did we fact check?
Not your fault. Like, yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I thought that would land better, to be honest, but yeah, no.
Well, I'm glad you said it now. I almost ended up on Pornhub for mozzarella parties. So.
Not yet. What if like send nudes would have just pulled up like
Yeah, right. I'm gonna get an email from work, like, what is the send nudes?
Yeah,
I said we're looking for investors.
I mean, I already Googled like Daniel Thomas boner pills or whatever the fuck it was.
Frank Thomas? Did anything come up? Was
ads for hymns?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, hymns. That's what
But
it
his
is.
is new, isn't it? Or maybe that's your thing.
I don't know.
He's not a hymns guy.
I think boner pills just.
Yeah.
No, he does like Regena. Is it?
I think it was back to yours. I think it was a testosterone pill, which I guess is synonymous with a boner pill.
Is it?
I guess it's like a square is a rectangle. Like to me, a testosterone pill would help boners, but a boner pill isn't necessarily a testosterone pill.
Yeah, like so it would inadvertently help with the erections, but that's not what you're taking it for.
Exactly. Yes,
Accidental.
100%.
Yeah, the accidental
Frank Thomas
erections.
boners.
Inadvertently. Nice work.
Hitting a couple dingers and just. I'm pretty sure those are boner pills. What is Hims? Hims either cures male pattern baldness or erections.
I think they do it all. I think it's a magic pill.
I don't know what they do.
It's WD-40 pretty much for the male body.
Like apple cider vinegar. Just a million and one uses for
Speaking
Hims.
of that, Ralphie, I've been taking Pittsburgh juice shots the last 3 days in a row when I was not
Wheatgrass?
No, the ginger. Carrot, apple,
Yeah, the spicy.
fire, dude. It makes me feel so much better.
Yeah.
So expensive.
You shitting orange?
Oh, dude.
No, because I was just like, it's a little 6 ounce thing, but it's like, bro, they're knocking me at the coffee shop for like $4.50 for.
Shots fired.
I mean, but that's the thing. I mean, that's bro. I don't want to. I was
I
at the
used
grocery
to buy
store, and I don't know why.
wheatgrass there, and it used to be $2 for a shot of wheatgrass.
Right, but I'm buying it. For
And I would
somebody
buy
who
like a double shot, and I'd throw a shot of ginger in it, and it would be like $5. Now it's half the shot. It's a little bit of wheatgrass cut with some coconut water. And then it's $5 for just that one shot. And I need like 3 of those to make up for what I was
feel like
getting.
inflation talk is just like so played. What do you think a bag of Tostitos chips cost at Giant Eagle right now? I bought them yesterday. Blew my-
$4.69.
Okay.
No, I'm a little. I think I just got close to 7.
Okay.
$5.29.
$5.99.
Big bag?
Like just like the
big
not the
bag
share
was
size.
share size was like 7.
I'm not talking like.
I get all my snacks from Aldi's, man.
Also,
all my chips
way
and shit.
more air too. Like it's
Bro,
literally
I
like a
feel like
quarter of
that's
the bag.
always been a thing.
Yeah, but you can't. That's fine if you're gonna go up. Like it's still
Right.
3/4 air, and now it's.
They got
40.
the most banging chips down at Costco, like for $5. It's the big boy restaurant.
Costco
bag.
immune to inflation. Those dogs are still $1.
That's because you pay $60 a year. Everybody just paying $60 a year.
For
left and
Somebody
right.
sent an article about this that like even like to your rotisserie chicken thing.
Yeah, they
Totally
take a loss
on
on
purpose.
it.
It's
Yeah.
like a customer
Yeah.
Because they'll get it.
appreciation.
Yeah.
They'll get it somewhere else.
Right. Exactly.
But how big is that loss?
Not enough to go.
Not enough to give a fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine in the grand scheme of things they sell that many cooked rotisserie chickens. Because how many?
I went there yesterday. I went there Saturday or Sunday morning. Fucking suffering succotash. I went there over the weekend and I grabbed up some shit. And
It sounds like you went down there for a drug deal. I know you just went down there for dried mangoes and Deer Park, dude.
But I was there kind of early, and
You
they didn't
fact-checked
have
this visit?
they didn't have the chickens ready, and there was like a good 15 people just
waiting.
hovering, just waiting to get a rotisserie
How many
chicken.
rotisserie chickens can you leave with? They don't stay. You can only eat like one per cut. It's not like you can take a rotisserie chicken and freeze it, I guess is my point.
Bro, you could do a lot of. I sometimes would grab 2 or 3, rip them up, make them in the
But
make them not meal prep, just like tacos and shit. Like
we'll get into this in the next segment, though. You don't eat like a typical human. I would say.
2 rotisserie chickens is nothing.
Another. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. Last time I did this, he was snacking on spinach, like legit.
Well, have you heard the
do
new
that
development?
every day still.
Do you know? 7 hard-boiled eggs a day? He'll just roll in here.
6. I eat 6 eggs a day.
Like, that's so much different.
My cardiologist might be listening to that. He'd be 7 eggs?
Yeah.
You gotta get
6. Like 6 is going to make the big difference.
you gotta get
6 eggs. 6 eggs. Let's
gotta
keep
get
it
the
true.
yolk out of there, I think. That's what I'm hearing, the cholesterol.
No, the yolk is what... The yolk is that Frank Thomas boner pill.
Like, yeah, cholesterol's not even real.
Cholesterol, it's not a bad thing if you move like I move.
Fair. Yeah. You
Just
also
like
don't
that.
move like
When I move,
Those
you
eggs
move.
are fuel.
When I'm never-
Hollywood Hogan ate 30 eggs a day. It just couldn't you couldn't be in the same room with the man.
Ralph and Hollywood Hogan, 2 people that are often
Two
compared
people
to one
with
another.
24-inch biceps.
Yeah, look that up, Zach. 30 a day. Maybe he wants.
Why you're looking like
eggs
Hogan?
in a
It
day.
might be even sicker. It might be like 60. We might.
Ralph, did you
Zutsu? What the hell?
did you see Hogan's sex tape? Did you see it?
Yeah, he
That
just
made
got
me
up.
watch it.
Yeah, he got up and he's like, I'm bloated because he ate 30 eggs prior to
Why?
banging his homeboy's wife.
He got paid off that, right?
Yeah.
Hard-boiled eggs will definitely pop up.
36 eggs a day.
Yeah, that's
the
all.
960-pound Hulk man. Wait a minute. That's
not Hulk Hogan. He eats 3 eggs
Hulk
a day,
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. 3 eggs. Look at it. He eats 3 whole eggs.
Fuck out of here.
That's what he said.
Yeah, well, this is
You
Facebook.
can't lie
That's
anymore.
what happens. That's
Zach is here to prevent
No,
the lies
no,
that
no.
are spewing all over the show.
Ralph,
Hogan
if you're gonna
revealed
scream,
24
hold
egg
the mic
whites.
away.
No.
Hold the mic
24
away.
egg
If you're
whites.
gonna scream, just put it here.
Remember the show Hogan Knows
that me
Best?
scream?
No.
Last time I was, yeah.
Pull that clip up of him eating eggs from Hogan Knows Best.
You better be careful.
We can't do YouTube. We'll get. We can't put that on because that's how you get dinged.
Google is hard-boiled eggs. Be as accurate as can
I
be.
mean, either way, I think it's pretty clear that he was pretty big into eggs. I don't know about 36, but
It's
yeah.
the cleanest protein. I mean,
So you're an egg guy.
I eat the worst things every day. They're not the worst thing to me. They're fire, but they sound terrible on paper when I say them out
fart
loud.
the sickest.
I eat 6 eggs. I eat some cottage cheese every day. I
that's
eat
the worst.
a quarter pound of spinach or better, an apple a day, some blueberries, strawberry, couple bananas, and then whatever I want for dinner after that, and hopefully a good vegetable with it. But
What typically is dinner though? Because I was about to
could be a pizza.
Yeah.
could be anything.
because like
Give it all back.
You've been saying like
A lot of times it's chicken and rice though, and
you can
like
eat
broccoli.
that 6 days in a row for dinner. Chicken and
No.
rice. Okay, all right,
No,
all right.
that's
all right.
why
Maybe
when
I
you see me,
misunderstood.
that's why when you see me eat
Senecola entire portion.
in 40
When you were
seconds,
at the-
it's because it's go
'Cause you're
time.
starving.
Yeah, it's because my soul needed that more than anything. My sanity.
It's just a hug more than a meal
Yeah.
for you. Yeah.
I eat pretty lenient though.
No,
it
I mean-
shows. It shows.
We
for
were
sure.
I mean you're definitely looking tighter in the last couple of weeks than you were. Not even gassing you up. We talked about this.
I've been hitting the weights hard. I've hurt
it
my
just-
shoulder the month of
And
January.
you know better than anybody. Zach got this first real taste of this when we were filming a reel here the other nothing will get your ass in the gym better than a bad angle on a reel.
Oh man.
Or what's good in the hood.
Appreciate you bringing that
see-
up.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, they didn't see the light of day. You better appreciate
God
you
bless,
doing
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I guess I'll find out after we
I guess
film
you
it.
went on Instagram on your birthday, pal.
I've seen a. You sent me a clip of like the marathon reel, and I was like, I'm like, that was fucking me. I don't know if that was like if I was like bloated and swollen or whatever from
Across the bridge
wowing
you
it
were
out.
talking about?
But man, I I was like, holy fuck! I wish I had kept my shirt on the whole time.
ran a half marathon at 260.
I wasn't that big, 240, but now I'm like
okay.
250.
Yeah.
That just keeps getting bigger. I just keep blowing up. I think I got thyroid issues, but.
Shout out.
Western medicine, Eastern medicine has diagnosed it as thyroid. Western hasn't.
No comment.
So
Don't look at
don't
it.
fact check that.
Now leave it, guys.
Google
Just
this.
leave it.
Ralph
Leave
has
it, guys.
thyroid issues and leave it up to that.
Just a giant red yes.
Wikipedia pops up and just says, "Yeah,
looking up
thyroid
every,
issues."
every third thing Ralph
Well,
says.
this is kind of like the kid with the new toy. Like Ralph's just like, look it up.
I am super excited about that. I wanted to get a scoreboard
I'm
put up.
almost positive we
where
were
we
still
keep track of all the
on
ones.
the plunge segment of like talking about what we were doing.
No,
just
we
went
did
off
that
on the
for
sickest-
about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
But
we're going
no,
to jump in the cold
efficiency.
water. It's not even going to be cold. I looked at the Scott Harbaugh. It's supposed to be 46 degrees. So it'll be like probably like 30 some degrees. That last year it was like 9 degrees when we went out.
And we believe that the pools might be set up in the Great Hall this year.
I'm not 100% sure of
I think that might
the
be the
blueprints.
I guess we've been saying this everywhere and anywhere, but hopefully people are listening. We are not jumping in the river.
No.
Jump in above ground pools that are donated and set up just for this event. You're in, you're out.
We only jump in the river for our own personal benefits.
Yeah, did you? I got
lost my first pair of Crocs in there.
I almost. You know, how they tell you like not to go far. I'm a habitual line stepper. I went past, got cut on a rock. We were talking about AIDS earlier. Like,
we were talking AIDS earlier.
I wore earplugs to jump in the river, and I dislocated my shoulder practically getting out of it.
Did you see that video, Benny? Did you see that of him on January 1st?
Yeah, I did it ass backwards.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my!
I wanted to. I didn't know what to do. I didn't think I was going to jump far enough to do a cannonball without busting my ass. And either way, I busted my ass.
Are you jumping, Zach?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
He's in it to win.
So I wasn't planning on it, but if you get to 10K, I'm jumping.
What?
Yeah, you get to 10K.
All right.
All right. Let's
Breaking
go.
news.
Well, here, like we went off on. We haven't been on the rails, so I don't know if you could go off them.
But
But
that
no
joke
course.
already. Go
There's-
ahead.
yeah, the whole time. It's we repeat jokes. So if you can't come to the tailgate, if you can't do it the way you want to online, we're gonna put up a jar at Yoli's from what's today's date? 13th. So Valentine's Day. What's the latest you get donations in?
We're gonna say kind of that Thursday before, just so we make sure everything's copacetic.
Cool. So
the
what's the
23rd.
date on that?
23rd.
Cool. So if you're in Yoli's Kachina and Craft House on 885 in Jefferson, anything that you donate in the jar, I will match and donate the last day that we could donate. So I'll be there. You know, we'll have the food and all that stuff. But if you can't make it the traditional way and do it online,
Let's get the 10K and get this man in his. Get this man in the
I
water.
need to see this man in a bathing suit. Pause.
that'd be like one of those like.
Or at once.
Hoop jersey
like a
always. I'm a hoop jersey guy.
like a singlet.
I've seen.
I figured you was gonna wear a hoop jersey. That's almost that's what we call the big man singlet.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't have sex in anything like a beater and socks at all times. Like I take a shower in a beater. They call it the uni. Ask Chad. It's the uni. I don't.
There was
beater and socks.
There was this video. I don't know if you remember this video. I know Bazone will 100% remember this video, where he was like filming a 9th grade game, and I'm sitting next to his dad or whatever while he's filming it, and I'm like, I do everything in a beater. Cut my grass in a beater. Bazone's like, yeah. I don't know if you remember that shit.
No, can you fact check that?
No. Yeah. Facebook doesn't
If
have
Bazone's listening to this right now, he probably
He's
just
not.
wrecked his whip.
Oh, but
He called his brother out. He hasn't ran since. Remember, he called his brother out about running through the pool. Hey, he hasn't ran since. I know you heard it. I just talked to him. He was like, I gained 50 pounds. I haven't run. He didn't tell me it was because of the pod, but I know it's exactly
that's what it was.
This boy was running around the
We're
court
not
looking like
rehashing it.
Mick Jagger. I mean, if you're from
Vinny,
the port,
I
you
love
got to
you
take
very
that
much. I had nothing to do with. You called him Freddie Mercury running through with his arms filling.
All right. I love you guys. I know we're doing Beat Those Cheeks
Yeah, you
tonight.
gotta cut
I know
that
it's
out.
gonna go long. No, that's staying in there. So we're taking a quick break. Easy.
Poor Vinny.
Yeah, we're taking a quick break. We're going to do a couple Beat Those Cheeks topics, and then we're going to get into a potential challenge for Ralphie and or me. So let's talk it over to that. All right. Well, contrary to what some may think, this is not a deposition. This is, in fact, Beat Those Cheeks, our flagship segment, where if you don't know, you should. But this is where we take suggestions from the anybody's, maybe from Benny, maybe from Zach, now that he's in here full time, whoever it may be, and we essentially debate them. If you like them, if you don't like them, if you think they're whack, then things is beat. If you're into it, if you like it, if it feels so good, you're beating those cheeks. Benny?
I'm not gonna say the joke this time.
What joke?
There's
get
no
it? You
joke.
finally
I
got it?
Yeah, I'm gonna. What joke? There's no joke. I understand.
Look at you.
Beat. I like the beat, but it's not as good as beating cheeks. Right? Is that did I do that right?
So close.
Fair enough. Fair enough. He gets it. He gets the
Possible
concept.
logic to argue with. It really is.
The concept has been grasped.
Okay, so we alluded to it a little bit. We're going to do 2 quick dips. We got dips in from Poop Stain this week. We just had the Super Bowl, so I felt it was appropriate. We could do some dips, and then we're going to get into a potential new challenge, offline conversation, bringing it into the pot, whatever. We'll talk
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah, I put my hands up on your hip. When we dip, you dip, I dip.
Song?
Not when you sing it, at least.
You're talking to the non-pop culture icon.
Oh, that's old.
I do need a shirt that says that non-pop culture
that's,
non-icon.
The Freak Nasty.
Yeah, Freak Nasty, the dip. You don't know the dip?
Is that the one who just passed away?
First of all, no. I don't know.
He's
Who's
probably
the lady
alive
from
and
Louisiana?
kicking.
Oh, this was a
Oh,
lady.
Gangsta Boo.
Yeah,
Memphis, first of all. How
Sorry.
dare you?
How I can't. How was she
Where them
younger than
dollars
me?
at?
How like?
Where them was she younger than us?
Yeah. How?
No,
Like that's
she
a glitch
wasn't.
in the Matrix.
Look it up.
Bro.
She was in her 40s.
Gangster Boo.
She
Ain't
was
that
in
who
her
it was?
40s.
Yeah, it was Gangster Boo.
She
was in
was
her
like
40s.
35 or some shit. I
In
seen.
her 40s.
Let's see what she
Over
was.
under is 35. I'm going over.
43 years
See,
old.
thank
But
you.
still, she should
Thanks
be
for
like.
being here, Zach.
Ralph, where's that scoreboard? Sorry.
In his head, right? Did that one register?
Sorry, 3-6 Mafia. My apologies.
Okay.
I played 3-6 Mafia at yoga 2 Fridays ago,
I
and
need
someone
my
came
head
up to
done.
me and said that was an interesting choice of music, and I said, which one? And he said the first one, and I said, yeah.
What track was it?
I was late night tip.
that's
The
what I did,
instrumental, bro.
I
It's
need my
perfect for
head.
yoga. That's yoga music.
Instrumental. Who
It's yoga
cares?
music.
Yeah.
We're just gently starting. Let's get your late night tip on.
No, it is kind of creepy.
No, it's not. Get the fuck. It's better than fucking coyote songs and shit.
What the hell are
Animal
coyote
noises.
songs? What are those?
I don't even know.
Okay, let's
I don't
see.
even know how to
Let me throw
describe
you a
it.
lifeline here, Ralphie. Ralphie, the first dip that we got here today is guacamole. Are you beat or beating the cheese?
I like
on-
guac.
Okay.
Who? How many did he send in? Like
2.
I like guacamole.
Okay. What does that change your answer? If you said it's 7, you say you just skip it?
I was about to say, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
Final,
yeah.
the,
No, I
the
would agree. I don't
NCAA dip tournament.
I think guacamole, all the takes are out there on guacamole. Everybody likes it. Everybody knows it's kind of overpriced and don't understand
It is
why. So,
overpriced.
Like, I feel like
if you
everybody
buy
says
it
that
from
all the time.
Our friends at Chipotle.
Yeah, I don't mind the price on it. I
money
don't
bags
like.
over here.
No, I'm saying.
yeah. Must be
He
nice
got
to own your
an
own
avocado
restaurant.
guy. I mean,
Yeah, you got a
I don't like.
yeah.
I actually despise. Like the one texture smooth guacamole. I like chunky guacamole.
I
Yeah.
do too, and I always need
I
a little
don't like. I'm a
tomato,
texture
onion.
guy. Correct.
Yeah.
Like some red onion in there. I don't like one texture soups.
How do you
I don't
feel
like,
about guacamole made at your table?
Love it.
Really?
Yeah. It's like yeah.
It makes me feel uncomfortable
Well,
sometimes.
you
I
make
don't
a
like
lot
that.
of people feel uncomfortable. No, you know.
Imagine how the guacamole guy
exactly.
feels.
See?
Yeah.
A little something called karma.
I don't know. What do you mean at your table?
You never had tableside guac. Live a little.
Yeah.
What?
Let's go. What's that place? La Tapas?
But they come and just mash the avocado in front of me and chop up onion and shit.
They do right at the
In
table.
the Mason.
Our eyes all get watery
Yeah, it's
when they
one-
chop
what's
the
that
onion.
called? What's that little bowl called?
A mortar and pestle. Mortar pestle. That
is correct.
Yeah, don't even need to look it up.
Yeah, the 1-0 neighbor.
Then
They do right at your table.
a
They never-
muddler. Didn't B. White call it a muddler?
What did he call him?
I had a singing bowl. He called it a fucking.
The stick for the shout out B White. Just thought that Ralph was muddling oranges in a singing bowl, just in his living room. Like, yeah, shout out B White. We got to get
a
him
muddler.
back on soon. I miss him.
Yeah, couple of 58 shirts there.
No,
You
Back
said
up.
hoodies are out. I'm ordering
Yeah.
one as soon as this is done.
The camo one's sick. I like the camo
I'm not a
one.
camo
I
guy.
mean, neither, and I liked it. Okay,
Camo
I'm also
40s, you
beating
remember
the
that?
cheeks of
I
guacamole.
do remember
Everybody
camo
like-
40s.
Yeah,
I'm like
camo 40s.
you never drank camo 40s.
Is that a brand?
Yeah, like
We've
camo
talked about
triple
this
X.
often, and it never makes the light of day. It's always like in Quinn. I brought up camo.
That's where we were talking
Camo
about
is
it,
like a 10.5 malt liquor, not liquor,
I've
malt
seen
beverage.
this before. Yeah, that second one.
Yeah.
Then
the camo
X
ice,
was the sickest.
the camo ice, was the one you would want to get.
Look at this website. Is this the 40-ounce camo? Oh no, just
40-ounce maltliquor.com.
What a sick website.
Yeah.
They wouldn't sell you a 6-pack. It was sold in 4-packs because 4 is enough, brother. Know your limits.
I've never bought more than one, more than individualized 40s.
What?
Like, I didn't even know they came in 6-pack. Like, I probably bought 6
Not
at a
640, six packs of beer. They would come in 6.
Okay.
They would come in 8-ounce.
I actually didn't know camo came in anything else besides
You would
the
get
40.
4 8-ounce cans of it, like Red Bull.
Well, that's like OE makes the little ponies or whatever.
Or little Mickey's grenades.
Mickey's grenades. I just seen a Mickey's grenades on a light post outside Aldi's, and I was just like,
Remember Pasternak's?
I wanted to salute it. Yeah, Pastrix.
Pastrix, that's what it was.
He used to ask me.
Hockey player.
He used to ask me if I had ID. And I couldn't hear what he would say. And I'd just laugh and shake my head, and there'd be an extra 5 in my hand.
He was like my mom's
and he'd
cousin.
just look at me and
he would act like he didn't know me. And we go and we get St. Odd Special Brew.
That's Ronnie's dad, Ronnie Spencer's dad. No. Kill. They called him Kill. You remember his name was Kill? He owned Duchess too?
What kind of name?
No? Are you talking about the white dude?
Dude with the white hair. No, I'm not.
You the white dude or
the white dude
serving
underagers for the better part of the 90s? What's the statute of limitations on
Patrick's burnt to the ground 7 years ago. He cannot be tried for that.
He's not alive.
For the fire or for the underage?
I'm talking about Kill. Dude's name was Kill.
Okay.
Shout out Kill.
Two different
He would be like, he'd ask me if I'd have ID, and I'd just be like, hand him my fucking money. I honestly would not hear him though.
No, I was Mickey's though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mickey's.
I had a fake ID, and I used to.
I got a fake ID though.
I used to go to Beer Road all the time with it, and they'd be looking at it and looking at me.
No,
I got arrested for that
but
fake
it wasn't
ID.
my picture. It was somebody else's.
Dade County.
That.
How many times were you arrested?
Don't worry. Let's not discuss that.
Fact check that.
All right, let's talk one more dip, and then we're gonna get into I think some real.
My docket comes up clear in PA though.
Oh, God.
That's all that matters.
What's your docket say about spinach and artichoke dip?
I'm a spinach guy.
Yeah.
Double beat in the cheeks.
Okay.
With a little spinach on top.
So this is where classic neighbor, just an absolute psychopath, used to love spinach and
I
artichoke
will say
dip.
this. If you could get spinach dip without the artichoke,
No, I think the artichoke
10
makes
times
it.
more.
So
You
it's
have
funny-
to make it yourself.
it's funny you
have
should
to
say
make it
that.
yourself to do it.
The first time I went to make it myself, I was probably a late teens ager. That's not a term, but you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah. And
And a baby adult.
I opened a can of artichoke hearts for the first time. Freaked me out, dude. I don't know why. Just looking the visual of an artichoke heart and just like the actual full artichoke heart.
You high?
At this probably not. I would say no.
I don't even know what an artichoke heart really looks like.
That's what, but like.
Oh, that's nothing.
See,
That's
like,
a fucking
click that
Brussels.
first
That's a
picture on the
strong
left right
Brussels
there.
sprout.
Yeah, that one. See, that does
Theater
not.
chop.
I don't know why, dude. This is not for me.
They're
I don't know.
delicious.
And now I can't eat it really. I mean, I'll pick around the artichoke, but like I'm beat on it.
No,
It looks like every vegetable I've ever eaten
No,
in
that's
life.
the part
Looks
I
like
like.
a Brussels sprout.
Same with like a
built
chunky
different.
guacamole. Like I like the chunk of artichoke. And
I guess
like
that is also part of my thing.
texture.
Is there's not a lot of texture to an artichoke though. It looks like it should have more texture than it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Especially
you're
in the spinach and
supposed to
artichoke
whip
dip.
that shit like
And
fucking
that's what I'm saying.
Gucci
Then you're
man.
definitely destroying the texture.
Yeah, and honestly, the two.
Well, when it comes to
when you
spinach
said
dip-
dips, I feel like they left out like a very popular dip in that
What's that?
buffalo chicken dip, man.
Oh,
Everybody's
Oh,
like,
that's.
I made one for the Super Bowl. It
If
was
you don't like
delicious.
buffalo chicken dip,
There's where your rotisserie chicken
Say,
comes in.
I actually,
yeah.
I know I'm super. No, I think it's like the Brett Favre of dips right now. It's just like made a reputation.
Has a federal indictment against it.
Sending dick pics.
it's in a league of its own because it's
No,
one
I'm
of the
just saying,
many hot dips you can have.
Yeah, but I just said that's
Say that
spinach
again.
or-
What did you just
It's in
say?
a league of its own.
Yeah.
Because you could technically have it's like one of the
Spinach
only hot
artichoke's hot.
dips. Like I've never had hot spinach artichoke.
Well, that's why.
What?
No, I eat it cold.
Oh, I feel like I've never had cold spinach.
I've never had a
artichoke
cold.
dip.
So
had
I've been
cold
doing it
spinach
wrong?
dip. Yeah, well,
Imagine
amongst
that.
other
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, he said it better than me. So we're the classic example of just say the same joke louder, and you'll usually get the laugh.
Well, last time
dude.
you owed me for
Wait,
not.
Are you ordering at a restaurant or getting it at the store?
I've made it myself.
Yeah, heat that
You're
bitch up.
supposed to
Put
eat
it
it
in
hot.
the oven for about 30 minutes at
Fire.
375. Change
All right.
your life.
All right. Noted. Noted.
That is one thing about Ralph,
Next
though.
time.
He's not going to argue a
No.
good point. Like, yeah.
I just think it's the Bruce Springsteen of dips. It's overrated. You know.
You said you weren't going to do this. I'm going to a show in March.
Well, what's your dip?
Yeah, driving up and back to Penn State.
Yeah, born in the USA. What's your
like a
go-to
terrible
dip
time.
then? Dip Van Winkle.
Hell of a good French onion dip. It's the greatest.
It's
fucking
also a
dip of
cold
all time.
dip, though.
Yeah, but it was
If you think buffalo chicken dip's not,
Are you a taco dip person? I like taco dip a lot.
Taco
man.
dip's hard.
That's cold.
Look, I'm not saying taco dip's hot.
That's what I mean. There's only like
You're saying there's a difference between taco dip and 7-layer dip?
I'm a queso guy.
that's probably what
that
I'm
a dip?
referring to.
Yeah, it's a dip.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
How dare you?
Because I don't know why. That seems
a
like it's in a
cheese,
league
man.
of its
It's
own.
a dip. I'm dipping the cheese like beer cheese.
Is fondue a dip?
Beer cheese is good.
Wait
Yeah.
a second. Wait a second.
We're going in the way too
can't
many.
spell it.
What?
Fondue. Fondue.
There's a E?
Yeah,
What are you,
well, bet.
French?
I remember in cooking class we made fondue in 8th
Is
grade,
fondue a
and
dip?
I didn't like it. It's definitely a dip.
Who
you
would be
literally
the- who
to
would be
eat
the
it, you have to
aforementioned
dip
authority?
into it to
You're
eat it.
dipping shit in it.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
have.
dip.
You're supposed to rip bread and dip it in there.
Can you look up the definition of a dip, please?
Are you trying to say fondue is French onion soup?
No, he's trying
Like
to
he's
say
trying to-
it's not a dip.
You're trying to classify it as like an onion
Well,
soup.
let me be clear though. It's not my favorite dip. Like even if it is a dip,
thick
it's not my.
sauce in which pieces of food are dunked before eating.
They
Fondue is a
specific
dip.
no. They
Yeah, fondue's a
specifically
dip.
left dip out of that definition on purpose.
You can't use
You
the
said for
word
dunked before eating.
You can't use the word in a definition, dude. This is the definition of dip.
Oh, I thought you were looking up
Your
the definition of
mother's a teacher,
fondue.
man. Like,
I thought you were looking up fondue.
No,
All
no.
right.
Look, I said this is the definition of dip.
All right.
And we're saying
Fair.
fondue would
Fair then.
qualify.
'Cause I was like,
if
who's-
you would chill the fuck out and take your credit for once instead of just punching before we can punch you.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Before you leave.
Everybody dial it back a little bit.
Before you leave.
Wait, hold on. Is salsa a dip then?
Yes,
Yes.
salsa is phenomenal
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Not
Would you
hot,
call
though.
salsa a sauce though?
It can be.
No.
It absolutely
I
can
put
be.
it on my tacos and
Yeah, it
refer to it as a
absolutely can be.
sauce. Yeah.
Queso could be a sauce.
When you say sauce, like the same as like
What's your weight class? That's how we classify it. If you're 240 up, it's a sauce.
that actually that believe it or not makes
That's a great
perfect sense. Like
It- it's a sauce.
Yeah, so I guess for me it
Bunch of
wouldn't
big
be.
dudes.
If you're
Yeah,
under
big dudes.
200, it's salsa.
What
That's
about
just
240 to what about 239 to 200? Me.
That's a dip.
it's a catch weight. You could be on the dark side at any time. Saucing it up.
thinking that 200 to 239 pounds is like a unique weight group is hilarious. Okay, maybe this is why. Maybe this is why
not
I'm
a
the
unique-
transition
it's
god.
not a
I'm the
unique-
transition god. Ralph,
The majority of people were
we alluded to this a little
2
bit.
plus.
And there was a conversation that happened in off mic in the DMs. I can't remember where on Super Bowl Sunday. Where I need to set the stage a little bit because
Send the initial video that I responded to and say, how many chicken wings you guys think I could eat?
So that's not what happened at all. So I
messages up.
sent the video that basically was like, this is a funny video. SNL, who I haven't seen many funny skits from in a long time, did a very funny wing commercial. I thought it was funny. Where
He thought it was funny, of course.
Okay, yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Fact check was funny.
Okay, all right.
All
thank
right,
you.
I felt like it fell off at the end.
Yeah, I would agree. It went a little
Yeah,
too long.
yeah.
The cops thing was funny. Anyway, long story. Go look up Wing Pit SNL if you haven't seen it. Anyway, I sent it to our group, which is everybody in 1120. No. Oh my God, look at this. No. Oh, this is funny. I want to do this video. Just send the video, no caption. Ralph responds, not LOL, not like it
I
just
said
said
on a side note, how many chicken wings do you think I could eat?
out of nowhere, right? So
Not out of nowhere, right after you said
yeah,
a
yeah.
chicken wing themed fucking video.
I mean, it wasn't out of nowhere. It was like,
You said a chicken wing eat video, and I'm like, how many wings do you think I would put down? Like,
after some back and
Very
forth, some
reasonable
other
conversation.
challenges were thrown out there. Oreos was
that
mentioned.
wasn't
Narf,
another
you're
challenge.
soft.
Narf just was like, I could eat a lot of Oreos, and I responded back and said, yeah, I could probably eat 2 packs of Oreos. That's not a challenge. Like,
Right,
that's
so,
just me.
but what is
Talking
the
shit.
challenge? Is
Gluttony,
you
yeah.
saying you can eat 80 chicken wings in a sitting.
Well, I did say that. I said I could eat a good 2 dozen whole wings easily, and then
is-
maybe 80 wingdings.
which that math doesn't add up to that.
It doesn't add up, but this is my logic on it. It's just about predator and prey. The size of those wingdings is less intimidating, and I'm gonna push through it.
So I think this is where there's a difference
And there's a
between
difference,
a
too.
wingding and a half of a full wing.
There's big differences in wingdings as well, because you could get a Big Shot Bob's wingding that ain't they ain't
When you
big.
say-
There's sizes.
When you say
comparisons,
wingding, what do you mean?
like a Hooters fucking wing.
So like just like
Or
a
a
full
Big Shot
wing broken
Bob's.
in half,
Yes,
one half
the
of the full.
pieces.
Because
Yeah.
like I think a traditional wingding, not to be this guy, is like what people would call the shitty pizza place wing, which is the super breaded one, super tiny, which is like the pigs in a blanket of chicken wings.
No, Hooters whole wings.
No. Whole wings, you're talking about the flat and the drum.
Wingdings.
Okay,
yeah. We're talking wingdings.
Like
80 wingdings.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
80 wingdings. Like order 80.
So you're essentially saying 40 full wings.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, but they're not going to. Wingdings most of the time are not jumbo wings, though.
So this is, I think, where we have some confusion.
So jumbo wingdings or normal wingdings?
I could eat 24 jumbo whole wings easily.
Which is 50 wings in my world. Like 50 Big Shot Bob wings.
You don't think you could do 2 dozen whole wings?
No.
You or him?
Him. Ralph.
You don't think I can eat 2 dozen whole wings?
2 dozen whole wings.
I think probably eat 3.
My wings are
24, 48, 50. So this is, I guess, we have to do this challenge somehow. And I think, so you're saying in an unlimited time frame or in a certain amount of time? Because I think that's important. Like
I'm going to try and eat it as quick as possible because they're going to get cold and shitty.
But I'm saying we could do like a dozen at a time.
I've been watching a lot of this guy, Beard vs. Food, and I just be hyped.
Oh my God, we could do this.
We'll do it at Yoli's.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, but this is important. So you made a good point off mic that a true challenge is 2 people, which I have to say a lot of things. I'm a super confident guy. You going against you in any type of food challenge, I'm really not that confident in my prowess because you are a elite eater. But I'm willing to do chicken wings. I'm willing to do chicken wings. And I think what has to happen
So what are we doing?
We're going to do a chicken wing head to head. And if you get
sauced or
I'd
dust, like a
prefer dusted.
I think you can change
sauce on the sides. Yes.
Yeah. So I think we need to do a chicken wing off.
Pitcher of water and shit.
And
some mad napkins like Larry David.
If you can get 80,
there's no chance.
Which would be 40, which would essentially be 3.5 dozen.
Look,
full wing orders.
I will order from my vendor. I'll get normal wingdings. If you want jumbo wingdings, are just essentially.
I don't want the big wingdings. I want the real wingdings that they be pumping.
I'll order them. We'll get them in. We'll do after we close one night. Middle of the week. We close like 9. You come in. We'll set it up. I'm actually going to do it too. Can we have 3 in there?
Fuck yeah.
And I'm going to set like Vegas odds. There's no chance you do 80.
So we need 2 prizes. Whoever eats the most.
Hold up. Besides my health, what's the real prize here for me?
Well, I think it's more so the losers have to do something. Yeah. Like you don't have to do.
So I'm going to eat like push-ups. So if I eat like 79 wings and shit my pants and can't eat the last one.
What do you want the prize to be?
Losers got to get wing ding tatted on their knuckles. Wing ding written across their knuckles. No?
Everybody throws up some money. Winner takes home the money. Yeah. Like $20. Doesn't even have to be crazy.
I went in on this.
I figured you would.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then there also has to be a prize, and we have to do it quick, I think, like maybe most in like 20 or 30 minutes or until you
chill out on the time. Chill out on the time.
No, it has to be.
Because it's 80.
Let them cook.
Under an hour.
I was about to say, if you eat 80 wings in 4 hours.
Well, wait, Google that. Like, what's the average,
what's he Googling? Yeah, I don't know what to Google.
Because that's not like a normal thing. Like, how many,
Dude, I think if we had a 20 or 30 minute, we'll start with 15 wings. See, this is the thing. It's going to be impossible to find,
I think I get 2 hour window.
2 hours?
That's so long. No. That's
digested
so long.
And shit in between there, like a 2 hour tops.
I think, and that's even too long.
That's not too long.
A half hour. I don't think you realize.
45 minutes.
Dude, a half hour would be me just. I'm not doing that. I'm going to sit there and eat a fucking wing. Yeah, that's 80 wings. That's
down.
Like a wing per minute. So, think of a wing per minute. That's 80 minutes. If I ate a wing per fucking minute.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, man. Get your math up, smart guys.
I'm suggesting we do a 2-fold contest.
All right.
Who can eat the most in 20 minutes? And then if you can eat 80 in an hour, you keep going. Like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Fire it up.
Okay, so who can eat the most in 20-ish minutes, somewhere in there, and then if you can continue going, and if you eat 80 in an hour, there'll be another.
And
there'll be another kitty
slow
for
and steady one, like microcosm of my life. I'm gonna come in hot, eat a bunch in 20 minutes, and tap out.
I'm gonna put a lot down right first.
Because that's the thing. I know I can't eat for an hour, so like I think we do the two full and this is how we do both. Now we get to all stack up against each other, Zach and
literally,
Cleveland, and then see if Ralph can hit
this.
80.
And if I have to go to church on holidays, are the only things I do for an hour. I cannot sit still that long.
I'm disciplined. I do all types of hour activities.
Yeah, your yoga class like an hour and 15.
Yoga gyms. I went for a run today for an
I
hour.
haven't gone to do that yet.
This is a great idea. Okay, so we got to do this maybe generally the week after the plunge. Right around the first week of March is maybe when perfect for March Madness.
March Madness is 16th and 17th, that Thursday, Friday.
But maybe we'll do it before, so then the video can come out for that.
Good.
And we won't tell people the results. We'll tease it so we can have the video out. And this is going to be great.
And you got to wear hoop jerseys. We wear hoop jerseys.
Yeah, wear your best replica. I like it. Yeah, I got you if you need one.
I think I have one. Ironically.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think I have one.
He looked offended. I didn't mean that.
It's like a tree X, but you know.
I mean,
I got an ill 3X LeBron that comes to my knees.
I'm
I got
gonna
a
need
3X Jordan that ain't
I
as
feel
long.
like a 3X LeBron wouldn't even fit LeBron.
Even when I was the biggest I was, it was still too big. But I bought it anyway. It's authentic. I should get it framed.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna need that Magic jersey for this.
Yeah. What Magic? Oh, the Magic jersey.
Yeah.
Damn it, the age. Okay, let's wrap it up here before I just make a fool of myself. Benny, we love you not only for coming up and cutting up here always, but again, like you said a million times, your support for the plunge. Anybody can do the show, and the Polar Plunge are all synonymous now. And we love you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for now supporting the first ever wing challenge. Anybody can wing this. I'm excited. It's twofold.
That was smooth.
Yeah, gold. You like that right off the top of my head.
Do we create a wing sauce for this event?
Yeah. Oh, actually, coming up with it, you jarred my memory. I forgot. Coming up with working on a new menu. Do you want a wing sauce or a pizza on the menu? And,
I'm not ready to make that decision.
No, I'm ready. Listen,
I'm ready. I think
I don't need it right now. Both. I'm gonna
what's good in the hood sauce.
Anybody can toss this, or anyone can sauce this.
I think if I had my first,
we could do a what's good in the hood wing sauce. We could do it. Anybody.
I think anybody pizza would be sick.
But you could take suggestions. You want people on your.
Ready? We're gonna come. Maybe we'll do this all for the wing thing. We'll have the wing challenge, and we can maybe if we do a pizza, we'll build it on video. We'll figure it all out.
Got some flavors in my ear.
Love it.
Let's get the wheels turning.
Love you,
Benny Big Brain.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah.